Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Happy Labor Day for those of you that are working, that keep our country going. Thank you very much for your dedication and your service. Those of you that do have it off, well, that is wonderful. I hope you enjoy your Labor Day holiday weekend. Today is September 1st, 2025. There was a devastating 6.0 earthquake which struck near Jalālābād, Afghanistan on August 31st yesterday. They're reporting that it killed at least 800 and injured over more than 2,800 people. The shallow earthquake on the Hindu-Kush fault lines leveled villages across the region, with mud brick homes collapsing amid landslides. One Afghanistan government spokesperson said the death toll stands at 812, with more than 3,000 people being injured. Felt as far as New Delhi, there in India, and this is considered one of Afghan's worst quakes. Rescue teams are struggling to get to remote locations. There's been a total of 6 aftershocks so far. The most recent, a magnitude 4.6, 6.2 miles in depth. Before that was a 4.3, a 4.7, a 5.2, another 5.2, a 4.5, and there's the initial 6.0. An earthquake geologist affiliated with the University of Oxford said that due to the mountainous terrain in Afghanistan, recent flooding has severely hampered rescue operations by blocking roads, destroying bridges, and isolating communities in the earthquake-affected area. Jalālābād is an agricultural producer, a green zone that reminds me of the Nile River, with the Kabul River flowing through the city. It grows citrus fruits there and rice. Here's the 6.0, and this is more recently the location of the 5.2. Many of you remember when Biden left behind billions of dollars of U.S. military equipment. Helicopters, tanks, uniforms, tents, and all kinds of medical supplies, which are now aiding in the rescue of many of these people trapped. Helicopters are flying victims of the recent earthquake. Yep, U.S. military helicopters to hospitals. Tanks are rescuing people in flooded areas. Many of the roads have been washed out. Bridges have been washed out. Afghanistan doesn't have paved roads like we're used to here. It's dirt roads. The Red Cross and the Red Crescent have come in to help the people, but with billions of dollars of equipment that the U.S. left behind, that is definitely helping with the rescue of these people. They just need to organize more to get to the remote locations where these people can't be reached because of the washed out roads. The rocky terrain also makes it difficult. So they need to organize more, get those helicopters in, the U.S. made helicopters, to rescue these people. The 6.0 earthquake struck at 11:47 p.m. local time yesterday, causing a significant impact. With updates are going to be constantly coming in, and death tolls and injuries are definitely going to rise. The Hindu-Kush region is a seismically active zone due to the Indian and Eurasian plates colliding. Extensive damage, particularly in Kannar, includes collapsed mud homes and landslides, with rescue efforts hampered by the mountainous terrain and prior flooding. The earthquake, because of its shallow depth, somewhere between 5 and 6 miles, tend to cause more damage. And what's already been damaged is being destroyed. More injuries, hampering efforts because of the aftershocks. Footage showed rescuers taking injured people on American stretchers from collapsed buildings and into helicopters, U.S. helicopters, as people frantically dug through the rubble with their hands. The Taliban's government chief spokesman said at a press conference Monday morning their time that the death toll had risen to at least 800, with more than 2,500 injured. He said most of the casualties were Kunar. He said that many areas had not been able to report casualty figures and that the numbers were expected to change as deaths and injuries are reported. A chief spokesman, Mujahid, said helicopters had rescued some areas, but road travel was difficult. There are villages where injured and the dead haven't been recovered from the rubble, so it's going to make the numbers increase, he told journalists. Sunday night's quake not only was felt as far as India, but also Pakistan, including the capital of Islamabad. There were no reports of casualties or damage there. Here are some of the felt reports that were posted on EMSC. This comes from the location. It says 52 kilometers southwest of the epicenter. Allah Akbar. Another one said here in Nangara, Afghanistan, there have been another earthquake. Pakistan, that area didn't report any damage. Another one from the same location said it was horrifying jolts. Another one said that they felt it for about 10 seconds. Another one said felt the jolt there in Pakistan. Another one, earthquake felt, mild to moderate shaking. Another said it was a heavy jolt. Another said it was oscillating. Was not intense, but very subtle. Seemed like they would extend further. Another one said, I've never felt or never experienced anything like this in my life. The tremors lasted for an unusually long time. Another said it lasted maybe 8 to 20 seconds. Strong jolt, probably a magnitude 6. Yeah. Earthquake, they felt it. Another report from Kabul, an unusually long tremor lasting 20 to 25 seconds woke me from my sleep and I felt the building shaking. Several more from Kabul. Let's see, it says it shook the city of Kabul and awakened the citizens from their sleep. Pretty long and strong. Another report from Pakistan felt a strong shake while trying to sleep. The bed was shaking. I quickly moved outside. A report from Islamabad lasted for a few minutes. We went downstairs and outside. Srinagar in India said it lasted about 5 to 10 seconds. They were, 356 kilometers, which would be, so that would be about 270 miles east. Another from the same location lasted for about 15 to 25 seconds. It was shaking wildly. In Pakistan, about 283 miles or 456 kilometers, said that felt the moderate shaking for nearly 1 minute. Was felt in Uzbekistan, which was 738 kilometers northwest, so that would be about 458 miles, gently rocked on the 7th floor. The Pakistan Prime Minister Sharif said he was deeply saddened by the events in Afghanistan. Our hearts go out to the victims and their families. We are ready to extend all possible support in this regard, he had posted on X. Pakistan has expelled tens of thousands of Afghanistans in the past year, many of them living in the country for decades as refugees. At least 1.2 million Afghanistans have been forced to return from Iran and Pakistan so far this year, according to a June report by UNHCR. Yeah, they're not going to tell you about the details, the nitty-gritty of what's going on. But yeah, they need to coordinate the rescue more. Need to get their so-called boots on the ground in some of these remote locations. You can see here the earthquakes, the aftershocks. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.